I'm Dublin City's coldest, you should know this. I've been rapping like a veteran, not a novice. Different flow when I drop a track.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title of the video, we are doing my first ever reaction on this channel to this band. It is Black Sabbath, and I've just done a little bit of background research, being the first time that I have done any videos on the channel for them. And I didn't actually realise that this is the band that Ozzy Osbourne was in. Obviously, I know Ozzy Osbourne, he's still kicking to this day. His most recent work, as far as I'm aware, is a feature that he did with Travis Scott, which is one of the weirdest like collaborations ever, but it's actually a really fucking solid track. Obviously, if you're into that kind of music.
I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone.
I've also looked into the other members to see if I recognize any other members' names, and these guys, I'm not sure if it's because like they've been spanned on for so many years, but there's 21 names that come up when you put in Black Sabbath members. So whether or not there's like at one particular time there was like a lot of band members at the same time, or they've just had people filling in for each other over the years. But you guys said that Black Sabbath in many ways kind of paved the way in the metal community, the metal industry. So this track is called War Pigs. It's one of their most popular tracks by the looks of things, to be honest. It's about Black Sabbath's disdain or distaste for anything to do with war. They were from that kind of hippie generation, so they're completely against any like mindless violence and politicians using poor people to go and fight in wars for them so they can benefit from it economically. That seems to be the idea of the track. I'm not going to pay too much attention to the lyrics straight away. I'm going to listen to the video, or watch the video, listen into the instrumental side of things. I know Ozzy Osbourne's an amazing vocalist. If you do want to see more Black Sabbath, do let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Let's put the headphones on and enjoy this one. And yeah, let's go. I'll be honest, just apology for the early pause. I was kind of expecting to know this track based on how popular it is and the name Black Sabbath being so big. I figured that'd be like, oh yeah, it's like a hugely popular track, I've probably heard it. Like a lot of the time when I do Led Zeppelin tracks, which is just what I just come off the back of doing, I know the tracks like instantly. But this one, I know it's only 30 seconds in, but there's nothing about it that's like struck me as like, oh yeah, this is this track. But I'm sure when we get into it, maybe there'll be a bit more chance of actually knowing, but right now, hasn't struck a chord with me at all. Still nothing.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
video is almost like half and half, like real, actual, professionally shot video and CGI. I can't actually tell what it is. It's like it's a professionally shot video, but it's also like kind of elements of CGI to it. It looks, it's like a complete blend between the two. I can't tell. Like this looks like something out of Pixar. One thing that I can say compared to a lot of metal tracks and this kind of genre that's, I suppose, come into what we know it as today, it's unbelievably, the clarity is, it's so clear. Like I can hear everything he's saying. There's no like trying to hear, like there might be a certain guitar sound where all of a sudden the bass just drowns out the voice completely and the lyrics are like just an instrument in the background. Now like the lyrics are, or the vocals are prominent. They're like the main focal point of the track, and then you have like that kind of progressive driving like bass and guitar riff that's just prodding along in the background, but eventually you just start to kind of notice it even more and more and it becomes a bit more of a groove. But Ozzy Osbourne's lyrics are just so prominent as like the main feature of the track, which is like something that's good because you don't have to like dig too deep into figuring out what the song's about. Like you know exactly what the track is about based on the lyrics. And obviously it's a very powerful meaning as well. And the imagery, again, whether it's really actually recorded or if it's like a CGI, I'm not sure. Also very powerful as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be CGI, surely. That right there is a powerful shot, and quite obviously now it is CGI, but there's, again, still looks like it's a kind of it's a really well shot video. It looks really cool. But yeah, that's a powerful shot. I'm looking at it right now and bit of goosebumps. Oh shit.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour, day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings.
These are some really cool shots.
Lord, yeah.
goosebumps after watching them shots. Jesus. I need to remind myself what the red flag symbolizes, because I know obviously white flag is surrendering. What does, because that was like a huge part of the symbolism that was going on in that video. It just was a theme throughout. Like, I mean, it started with the girl dropping the red, like it was like a napkin flag, whatever you want to call it, down to what looked to be one of the prisoners at the start. And then when the fighter pilot jets, or whatever you want to call them, the what I'd call an AC-130 these days, flew over with that really cool shot that I spoke about. When the city was in ruins, that red tarp or whatever it was again like flying in the wind. And then obviously at the end with the girl walking up the steps, that was involved as well. So let me just figure out what that means. I mean, a red flag used as a warning of danger, I mean, that was obvious. A red flag used as the symbol of socialist revolution, so maybe that could be referring to that. Yeah, so in politics, a red flag is predominantly a symbol of socialism, communism, Marxism, trade unions, left-wing policies, and historically of anarchism. It has been associated with left-wing politics since the French Revolution. So it's almost as if like society standing up against all the bullshit and everything that is war, standing up against the government, who is his powerhouse, driving these wars for economic gain. It's almost as if the people, which can be kind of symbolized by the young innocent girl in this whole video, and the kind of red theme throughout, almost symbolizing this socialist view of let's fuck all this war, fuck all this economic gain. And it's like them standing up, even though they're quite powerless, quite clearly from the pictures shown throughout. But it's the idea of like standing up, and I suppose using maybe a voice is probably a bit of a far-fetched, but you know, the socialist side of things, as opposed to, you know, going to war and using violence against it. But yeah, funny how, I mean, my earliest memories of Ozzy Osbourne are when he did that show, the reality TV show with like, it was, what was it called, like Meet the Osbournes or something, or just The Osbournes. That was years ago. I think that was like 2002. So I mean, I was only 3 in 2002, so actually no, I was 5, 6, so I still remember that. Like, I mean, obviously it would have ran a bit longer than that, so I would have been a bit older. I think maybe 2006 I think is when it was finished. But that's my earliest memory of Ozzy Osbourne. Obviously I didn't have any idea of how influential he would be going forward in the kind of metal community, but it's just funny how everything goes full circle, and now I'm back here kind of discovering his discography, or maybe continuing to do his discography. But I suppose you guys will have to let me know in the comment section if you do want to see more videos like this, guys. Let me know if you want to see more Black Sabbath. I'm sure there'll be a bit of a crossover between my subscribers right now. I'm sure you guys will have joined in for these reactions as well, because there is a lot of crossover with a lot of these bands that I do. And yeah, that's going to be me for the video, guys. If you did enjoy any parts, please do let me know in the comment section. Drop a like, it'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, so you don't miss any videos going forward. And yeah, that's going to be me, guys, for the video. Thank you as always for watching. I'm signing out. Take it easy.